Hi children, welcome back to online class. So today we would like to go to the online class, the first lesson, Indian relief features. So we are talking about social studies lesson, Indian relief features, class 10th. And would like to introduce about myself. It's Mr. Balaji, high school teacher, dealing with social studies, and today would like to go with the first lesson of 10th class, Indian relief features. Indian relief features. Here we could be able to notice that relief features refers to the geographical features. That may be the mountains, valleys, and the gap between the mountains or plateaus. So all these kinds of the divisions that take place with connected to the land, they can be termed as geographical features. Okay, before we look into this chapter, we would like to see the location of India and the location, and we can try to understand the geographical features. Example, when you see the picture about the complete world with connected with the latitudes and longitudes, India lies with the latitudes of 8 degrees and 4 minutes to 37 degrees and 6 minutes of latitudes, and longitudes of 68 degrees 7 minutes to 97 degrees 25. And in these latitudes and longitudes, India is located with this location. India is also called as a peninsula, as India is also surrounded 3 sides with water, like east, west and south. 3 sides covered with water. East example like a Bay of Bengal, west Arabian Sea, south Indian Ocean, north with Himalayas. Henceforth, we can call India as peninsula. Coming to our concept, the major relief divisions of India. Example, let us see. The first, Himalayas, Indo-Gangetic Plain, Thar Desert, Peninsula Plateau, coastal plains and islands. So let us see one by one. Himalayas. These Himalayas are specially, they are acting as a boundary to India. They are moving from the west to east direction, almost 2,400 kilometers. From west onwards, we could be able to observe the kilometers of 500 at the west, and as they move on, 200 kilometers at east. These are specially in the 3 parallel ranges they move, and they are separated by the deep valleys and extensive plateaus. Especially, these are 3 ranges, example like a first one Himadri, this is also called as the northernmost range, and second one is Lesser Himalayas, third one is Shivaliks. And first one, the average height, or let us see like example Himadri. The average height of the Himadri, it is of almost 6,100 meters from the mean sea level, and it is also covered with almost completely by the ice and snow. And south of the greater Himalayas, there is second range, it is called as a Lesser Himalayas. These are also compressed rocks and extending themselves almost 3,700 to 4,500 meters. Example, in these, Mahabharata and Pir Panjal ranges are very famous, and valleys like Kashmir, Kangra, Kulu, and these are also located in the Himachal Pradesh. Example like Simla, Nainital, Ranikat, Mussoorie. We also could see all these are also having the Doab features, are covered even with some of the evergreen forests. And third one is called as a southmost range, it is called as a Shivaliks. These are extended with the width of almost 10 to 50 kilometers and height of 900 to 1100 meters. Regionally, they also have the names like Jammu Hills, Mishmi Hills, Kakar Hills. Jammu Hills in Jammu Kashmir, Mishmi Hills in Arunachal Pradesh, Kakar Hills in Assam. Brahmaputra Valley acts as a boundary to the Arunachal Pradesh region, and it is also take a hairpin bend at the diversion of the mountain called Purvanchal. These are also regionally, they are called Patka Hills, Naga Hills, Manipur Hills, Kashi Hills and Mizo Hills. Himalayas also act as a barriers to protect the cold winds from the Asia. And these are also cause for the summer rains, and it is also acts as a boundary to India. And finally, if in case Himalayas would not be, or maybe in the absence of Himalayas, India would remain as a desert or dry land. The second one is Peninsula Plateau. Peninsula Plateau is also a covered, or maybe peninsula refers to a land covered t-shirt with water. The plateau is also the flatted topped region of compared with the plain is called plateau. Indian plateau generally called as a peninsula plateau because the peninsula covered with three-side water. It is consist of the metallic, non-metallic rocks, and it is also consist of the hard igneous and metamorphic rocks. And peninsula is also divided into the two parts. Example like a Malwa Plateau in the center and Chota Nagpur on the east, Deccan Plateau on south. So in this way we could able to observe the Peninsula Plateau divided, and we also could see eastern and western Ghats. This example like first one, let us see western Ghats. These are parallel to the west coast, and these are also specially extended the central India from river Tapi to Kanyakumari, and they are specially we could see very close to a place called very famous place Ooty. The hill station example like a hill station. The average height of the Dodabetta is also located here. The height is 2,637 meters, and 2,000 meters of Western Ghats is also a little higher, and the place called Nelagiris at the place of the Godaluru. And next one is Eastern Ghats. Eastern Ghats are also close parallel to the Eastern Ghats, and these are also specially starting with the Mahanadi Valley to Odisha, and they are not continuous as they are the Western Ghats. There is also a gap is more between these Ghats, and we also could see the rivers example like a river Kaveri, river Krishna, river Penna, river Tungabhadra also have the flow in between these. And next, we also could able to see the Indo-Gangetic Plain. Indo-Gangetic Plain, especially it is also North Indian Plateau. It is a large fertile plain, and it is also formed with the help of the great rivers example like Brahmaputra, Indus and Ganges. Almost 20 million years back, it was a shallow basin that filled with soils. These are just divided into three parts. Example like a western part, central part and the eastern part. Western part, this part is completely covered by the river Indus and the tributaries example like a Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, Satluj. So these are also covered with the states of Punjab, Haryana, Jammu Kashmir. Mostly the major part is also covered with Pakistan, and it is also having a Doab features. Doab refers to a land between the two rivers is also diverting or maybe converting. The central part, it is also called as a Ganga plain. This complete part is covered with river Ganga and its tributaries, example like Gagra to Teesta area, and the states of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Haryana, West Bengal are covered with the inflow of river Ganga. And river Ganga, Yamuna, Sone, Kosi, Gandak are the tributaries of river Ganga. And third one is called as the eastern part. Eastern part covered with Brahmaputra, especially it is also Brahmaputra valley at the Assam. And it is also especially we could see the covers with two kinds of lands, example like a Babar and Kadar. Babar is of the new alluvial soil, especially extending of the pebbles from 8 to 16 kilometers is also called old alluvial soil is Babar. And Kadar, it is called as a new alluvial soil. It is next to the Babar belt, mostly a swampy and marshy land is a Kadar. Coastal plains, generally the adjoining to the sea coast or maybe the placement adjoining to sea is called as a sea coast, and India is also having the two coastal plains, example east coast as well as the west coast. And we also could see the east is also covered with Bay of Bengal, west we could see with the Arabian Sea. east Bay of Bengal. It is also, we could see the coastal area completely very fertile, and it is also a delta of Mahanadi to Kaveri delta at Tamil Nadu covers this area. In these, especially Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri are the major rivers which have the delta area. And it is also covered with the Utkal coast, the Orissa region, Sarkar coast, AP region, Coromandel coast at Tamil Nadu region. And come to the west direction, we also have the west coast, catchment area or maybe covering area with the Arabian Sea, and we also can see from the part of Rann of Kutch to Kanyakumari this covers on. And it is also Konkan coast, Maharashtra, Goa region, Canara coast, Karnataka, Malabar coast, Kerala. So in this way, the two complete coasts are also having the 6 major coasts with the regionally they are named. So the last one is islands. We have the 2 groups of islands. We have 2 groups of islands. They are, first branch is called as a Bay of Bengal branch. Second one is called as a Arabian branch of islands. So Andaman Nicobar Islands are located in the Bay of Bengal. So these are also elevated with the mount part of the Myanmar. So mountains of Arconiama, Narcondam and Barren of islands are volcanic origin. Southernmost tip of India is also formed. It is called Indira Point. This Indira Point was also submerged in the 2004 tsunami. And we also could see the Fort Blair acts as a capital of Andaman Nicobar Islands. And second one is Lakshadweep branch. It is also Arabian branch of islands. These are coral origin and 32 square kilometers length is occupied. These group of islands are having the great variety of the flora and fauna. The capital is Kavaratti and Minikoi Island is the least island. The desert. It is of the west of the Rajasthan and it is the 7th largest in the world. It consists of the sand and rocks. It is also situated in the leeward side of Aravalis, and almost we could find the rainfall is very scanty and less, almost 100 to 500 millimeters for an year. It is also having the arid climate, and we could see the streams appear only rainy season and they disappear very soon. And there is only one river, that is River Luni, and there is also longest canal, that is Indira Gandhi Canal. Its length is 600 kilometers. In India, it is a longest canal. So now we have seen completely about the major relief divisions of India. The first one you have completed Himalayas, second Indo-Gangetic Plain, third Peninsula Plateau, fourth one coastal plains, and fifth one desert, and the last one is the islands. So these are called as the major relief divisions, and as we have come across and got the explanation, I would like to ask all of you, please go through once again the complete explanation and try to understand, and any more doubts please contact me through the WhatsApp and I can clarify your doubts. And as a reference of the homework, the major places of the land are relief divisions as they are mentioned here, like mountains, which are important places, are valleys. Please try to identify in the outline map of India.